Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of our weekly blog on the hiddenmillionaires.com website. Listen, I want to take a couple of minutes today just to share some information with you. This week I had the privilege of one of our students from Texas was in town for a full 3-day session with some of our top trainers, and just out of nowhere someone called the office and was telling me that they were able to make $800 or almost $800 in one day using this program. And that kind of gets me to the question that people always ask me is, does this work right now? Can you make money on the internet right now in today's economy? Real estate may be kind of tough. Stock market, we all know that's really tough. And people want to know, is this something that works right now? And the answer to that is yes. I mean, it's happening all around you. If you're on the internet watching this blog, there are people right now on the internet making money. It's just a matter of what you want to spend your time doing. Do you want to spend your time playing games, reading the news, or do you want to spend your time when you're on the computer making money? We had someone call in, made almost $800 in one single day and spent no money on advertising. None. $800 in a day. Probably going to feature him on our infomercial. We'll when we do our next revision, I'm sure we'll ask him to come on and tell his story of how he made $800 in one day. But the fact of the matter is, it works, and it was really great for me because we had this lady in, and she was sitting down with us, and we were going over things with her, and this phone call came in, and it was kind of like her eyes were open. She said, "Wow, that really does happen." She was just getting started, and this guy had been doing this for a couple of weeks, and he was able to make $800 in a day, and it motivated her. Look, one of the keys to being successful is motivation. You always see these motivational speakers. They're always trying to get you motivated so that you'll be successful. One of the things that I think is the most motivating is seeing success. For me, when I started my online business, I was happy when I made $1,000, but what really made me build my business to what it is now was seeing the success. I saw the success, I made some money, and I was motivated to continue doing what I was doing, to build my business. And that's what I want you to focus on this week. Focus on finding your success so you can find your motivation in whatever you're doing, whether it's in your personal life or in business, whatnot. Find where you're successful and use that success to motivate you to be more and more successful and build more and more financial security for yourself and for your family. That's what I've done. That's what I've taught people to do. I'm fairly certain that that's what's going to happen with this lady because she saw some success. So until next week, find your success, find your motivation, and build your financial future, build your financial security from that.